The New Yam Festival that depicts the cultural tradition of what farming and cultivation means to the people of Mbaise at home and across borders. Championed by the people of Mbaise in Western Cape, Capetown South Africa, let us first look at the brief historical background of this community that is popularly known as Mbaise, the Daring City.
My name is Honorable Prince Ramadan Ofunwan Alambis, and the Prince of Diamond Fresh International. The reason why we are here today, we are celebrating Irijim Mbaise. That's our cultural thing. Usually we do it at every August of every year, you know. So, but on this occasion, we are doing this one in Capetown, South Africa. This is our first time Mbaise family meeting and doing major event in Cape Town. So I'm happy to be here with my brothers and sisters. I'm happy to welcome my friends who are coming from near and far. Thank you.
Dominantly a rural area that is inhabited by farmers, Mbaise is the principal community that prides itself in war and self-styled defense against manipulation of oppressors and injustice. With a rich and practical slogan of Onyagla Wania, which means be your brother's keeper, Mbaise on a large scale practice subsistence farming with traditional farming method and techniques.
My name is MC Pro Emeka Danchima, the French director of this Irijim Mbaise, Western Cape, South Africa. Here we have the chairman of Indemnity, Western Cape, South Africa, and the chairman of Joto, Western Cape, South Africa, and deputy premier of Diamond Fresh Company International, Honorable Zubio, who come from Litungo 1 of Joto, probably just coming in now to praise the occasion. We've been waiting for him. We're so happy to have him around.
I would say I'm very, very happy to be here, and as you can see, it's not a child's play. It's a wonderful occasion, and I'm honored to serve here as the chairman. And I know that everything will go well here today.
The current governor of Imo State, Western Cape, South Africa, Pastor Chief Emmanuel Ebona, who's going to be celebrated today as the patron of Mbaise, Western Cape, South Africa. He was the chairman of Mbaise, Western Cape, South Africa for nearly 7 to 8 years, and 15 years. Currently, the governor of Imo State, Western Cape, South Africa. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. My name is Prophet Emmanuel Ebona, the current governor of Imo State, Shingal in Western Cape, the former chairman of Mbaise family meeting. I was a leader for 15 years. So today is a great day, is a special day for what God has done. For us to gather Nigerians in Western Cape here, across Western Cape, to come and witness our Irijim Mbaise New Yam Festival 2024, and for also our patronship, and also recognize our titled men. So it's a special day today, it's an honor and a privilege today, so I am so happy. I and my wife, Prophetess Umezao Ebona, so we are here to witness the event. Thank you so much.
Mbaise, the very same community that is regarded as a tribe with a very high sense of reasoning in the face of intimidation, segregation, and manipulation, which eventually caused them the ill narrative that placed the stigma that was propagated by those who did not succeed in their numerous attempts to manipulate their ways against the discipline that backs the faith of this daring community.
After so many years of struggling with the effects of what has become a reference point in the entire Igbo tribe, Kabaka, according to his 2019 interview with Vanguard News, denied the alleged insidious statement that was allegedly made in one of his songs. I quote, "If you see a snake and an Mbaise person, kill the Mbaise person and free the snake." Though he promised to release an album to set his record straight, which he never did before his passing on March 2024. Now, for those who doesn't know who is Kabaka, late Mr. Godwin Opara, popularly known as Kabaka, was a member of Oriental Brothers International Band with the face of late Christogonus Ezebiro Obinna, who is popularly known as Dr. Sir Warrior, as the lead vocalist. As a result of personal vendetta with his music team and in total desperation for revenge in whatever unresolved issue they had, Kabaka, with a single statement in his music, amplified the hate that was instilled by Harold Moody Douglas during the Anglo-Aryan War that happened between the British and the people of southeastern Nigeria, where Mbaise community stood strong and fought its autocratic system of government and dictatorship by going further to unlike Dr. Stewart, who was mistaken for Douglas himself. Douglas, out of panic from that point, prescribed this community as the most dangerous community in the eastern states of Nigeria, for being the only community that resisted its autocratic system of government, and even went further to unlive one of his troops in search of him.
Alright, it could be argued that every act that brought about the ill narrative that has negatively affected this community is an act of resilience in defense of justice, equity, and equality. Let us go back to the event of today's New Yam Festival. Mbaise, with their standing culture, celebrate their New Yam Festival today from Pero Civic Center in Western Cape, Capetown, South Africa. We are here with a lot of dignitaries who have come from far and near to witness this great occasion. Reporting from AIE News, I am Nelson Chinemere Makacho.
Today, we as the people of Mbaise, resident in Western Cape, South Africa, are upholding our cultural heritage in celebration of our New Yam Festival, as it is culturally done in Mbaise on every 15th of August. Every year, the Mbaise community gather in their numbers at home to celebrate the New Yam Festival. And as sons and daughters of Mbaise, resident in Western Cape, we are upholding that culture. Today being the 18th of August 2024, we are here with our families and friends to come and celebrate that very unique culture which Mbaise people is known for. It is our harvest season, and we are here to give thanks to the God Almighty who has made it possible for us to harvest this year. We have gone to the farms and we have returned with abundance of harvest, and we are thankful to God. Thank you.
Having considered yam as the king of crops in Igbo culture, yam is held in high regard by many within the Igbo community across the world. In olden days, Mbaise New Yam Festival was held in honor of a yam deity, which is popularly known within the community as Uhanjoko, as a Thanksgiving festival to the gods and the ancestors for a bountiful harvest.
In anywhere sons and daughters of Mbaise belong or find themselves, they do celebrate Irinji Day. Mbaise back home, they do it on the 15th of August, anywhere they are in Mbaise land. We give them chance to do it first because they are our fathers. They have to celebrate first and open the door for us to do it. We are doing it to recognize our culture and to show our children how our culture goes in anywhere we are, because some of us now have families here, we have children that are growing up, they have to know the culture of Mbaise, that we do celebrate Yam Festival. That's what we call people to come and rejoice with us and celebrate with us.
The cultural festival of harvest that is being practiced by most communities across the southeastern Nigeria is attributed to the people of Mbaise for their standing practice of this culture.
ụbọchị taa ka anyị na-eri ejiji a na-akpọ ji Mbaise n'obodo ahụ South Africa, Cape Town. So anyị kpọkwuru ndị enyi anyị, ụmụnne anyị na ndị agbata obi anyị ka ha soro anyị taa ṅụrịa bịa nọnyere anyị n'ụbọchị taa anyị na-eri ji Mbaise na South Africa. Ndị Igbo si na agbakọta aka nyụọ mamịrị ọgbọ ụfụfụ. So anyị nwa ụmụ Mbaise anyị gbakọtara aka wepụta nnukwu ego, so mee ihe nọ n'ime ya, ihe anyị kpọrọ ụdị ndị Igbo niile nọ na Cape Town na South Africa ka ha bịa nọnyere anyị taa. So n'ụbọchị taa anyị kwadoro akwado n'ụbọchị taa, anyị kwadoro ezigbo akwado n'ụbọchị taa.
Having been in the organization as far back as 2003 and at once the chairman of the organization at some point, but today the community has decided to use this very occasion also to confer to me and few other people who have led the organization in the past the title of a patron. So today our Chief Cosmos will be conferred the position of a patron in Mbaise family meeting, Western Cape.
My name is Victor Ime, the Grand Patron. We are here today to celebrate Mbaise Region Festival, first time in Cape Town. That is why we call upon the whole Nigeria to come and celebrate with us, so that we can tell the world that we are there. Idino to Amaka, we are all families. We come together and unite and make sure that we are family, and that is why I attract the whole people. Because if we are not in together, people cannot be here and celebrate with us.
Yam in Igbo land is a symbol of wealth, fertility, and life. The first yam harvested is dedicated to show respect and gratitude to the gods before any is consumed. This practice is exactly what you are witnessing right here as the community leaders gather to perform the ritual rites before cutting the new yam for consumption.
I know one year. If you will go say to this I want you now one say. I know one year. Stay now hand now.
It is in this community that you can find men with SHG titles. SHG means the king of yam, meaning that anyone that holds this title has a wealth of yam farm and barn, which is popularly known in Igbo language as Obaji.
My name is High Chief Mbaise Odo Obotremba 1 na Mbaise, Ojebazoko na South Africa. I'm a traditional High Chief. Every year, in every August, we celebrate it both home and abroad. But this is our first time to call the whole Cape Town to come and celebrate it with us. So this particular year is actually an important one, and is a well-planned one.
This festival brings together families and communities to reinforce social bonds and cultural identity. The festival begins with the blessings of new yam by the oldest man in the community, or the chief priest, also known as the Ezeshi. The yams are offered to the gods before being shared among the people. After the blessings, the community gathers to eat the yam prepared in various forms, boiled, roasted, or pounded. The meal is accompanied by traditional soups, palm oil, and local delicacies. Traditional music, dances like the Abibo Mbaise dance, and masquerades are integral parts of this celebration. During this time, families exchange yams and other farm produce as a sign of goodwill and unity. I am Ayubawanemi Otoye, reporting for AIE News, Nigeria.
All right, during this time of celebration, families exchange yams and other farm produce as a sign of goodwill and unity. Nelson Siakachwan, AIE News, Cape Town, South Africa.